going back to back, going back to back. I do want some cereal though, but I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna go get some cereal, and then I'll play 2K maybe. I do got school tomorrow, but hey, whatever. Alright, this video's called "The Cost Not Being Ready." Alex the Virgo. Here we go.
If God say it's this time right here, it's gonna happen. But if it ain't your time right now, don't beat yourself up. Just wait your time. Right now, he taking you through some steps that you need to know. Don't think you finna go over here and get all the money in the cars and all that in the big house, the fame and everything, and lose it all the next day. The devil can bless you too. Be cautious or just be careful and keep your eyes open about which blessing is which.
Due to so many people gaining success as
I'm gonna elaborate later, but that's real.
such a young age in my generation, it has started to create a climate in life where a bunch of people feel behind in life. It seems like you've been grinding your whole life with very little to show for it. Meanwhile, some random 16-year-old is just yelling in the camera for hours, becoming a billionaire. But let me tell you something though, you are right where you need to be right here, right now. If you haven't gotten the thing that you want, it's because God's holding you because you're not ready yet. And besides, if you get something before you're ready for it, due to you not knowing how to maintain it because you fully don't understand it, you'll lose it. Or worse, you'll lose your life. Let me explain the cost of not being ready. One-hit wonders are a prime example of not being ready. Lil Pump in 2016 with his viral song Gucci Gang.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
He also had a couple other good songs like Get It and I Love It.
Only way to sign this skid it. Ooh, hopping out the rave for skid it.
Hey, with that song, I was bumping that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was bumping that. Popping out X, popping out X, popping out X pills. I did not know what that meant until now. Now that song kind of ass, but yeah.
Such a fucking hoe, I love it.
And while Lil Pump's blow up was fast and he was the face of the SoundCloud rapper movement, his fame was short-lived. Very short-lived actually. Within 2 years, bro was moving like a washed NBA player going overseas just to get some money. And to be honest, it all came down to him not being ready. Lil Pump's quick success robbed him of the knowledge that comes from a slow journey. Take Future for example. He had been making music since the early 2000s, working with and gaining connections all throughout the industry, constantly trying out new sounds, finding himself as an artist, and gaining one of the most important things for success, a certain level of certainty and confidence in one's decisions. And it was through these experiences and this long journey that when it was his turn to finally shine, we see as of today, he's still relevant and he's still going on to drop hits despite being in the game for over 20 years. But for somebody like Lil Pump who didn't have to put as much work in as everybody else before him because he had the internet as a tool, it made it that much harder for him to connect with people, overcome obstacles, and learn lessons on your journey that you continue to use long after you get to success. Since he got it when he wasn't ready, he didn't even appreciate it. So ultimately, the buzz that came as quick left just as fast because he didn't understand what he had. This is the cost of not being ready. The reason you're not where you want to be yet is because it's not your turn. That might be physically, financially, or emotionally. Lil Pump in this example is a more knowledge-wise, experience-wise, and like consistency. But Superstar Pride's one is more of a life or death situation. Superstar Pride went viral in 2020.
Yo, when I seen this man haircut, that's when I really knew we've lost the plot. We've lost the plot bad. This man, like, what do you call it? Is there a name for that cut? Like, let me see.
The one with his viral song Painted Pictures.
And mama,
What do you call that? the Mohawk look, like the Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, what do you call that? How do you how do you even think of that, game? Yo, I don't know how you think of this cut. I don't know. He got waves. He got a wave mohawk. I don't know. He brushed this, but it looked like a wave mohawk.
Don't worry, you raised the gangster. I'm a survivor. Hurt me not being able to you what you want since I was a toddler.
TikTok did what it normally does. It had memes, pictures, and it sent the song to an otherwise crowd it never would have been found by. But despite gaining so much success and virality from this new hit on TikTok, Superstar Pride struggled with his own emotional battles. The pain that was used in his songs.
When I'm quiet, I be thinking about killings. Uncle killed me when I was young. Mom blessed the boy with the cocaine. Growing up, I ain't have no daddy. My mama played both roles. Been hard on since I came out the womb. Yeah,
Voice is simply faster, more natural, and more flexible than typing. He said he's voice pilled, and I can see why. Whisper Flow delivers what Reed calls the future of.
Stop talking, bro.
Was actually affecting him very deeply.
Before 7, I probably seen more than the average 16-year-old.
He wasn't ready for the pressure of what came with a label's money and image a rapper must upkeep.
My job get harder with the more success.
Absolutely.
So therefore, I still want to be regular because your 9 to 5 is my 9 to 5. I still got to do 8 hours a day in the studio. Think about this, $1,500 just to get the studio for 8 hours.
Exactly.
The engineer probably another $450, you know what I'm saying? Producer, he probably charging $3,500, $5,000 to a beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, depends on how you feeling, you know what I'm saying? Also depends on who you is.
Yeah.
Like I say, the more success, the harder your job. The more success, the more money I gotta spend because people want, you know what I'm saying? Either clout or they trying to get in your pocket.
He wasn't ready for the world waiting on him to drop his next biggest hit because he blew up so fast that unlike most rappers who take years to cultivate a catalog, he didn't have much songs besides the one that went viral.
It's hard growing up, but now the fact that I'm in a position is like it's even harder because now you got people depending on you for sure. They were acting like they were depending on you so you could go harder. Now they depending on you for sure.
And due to him not being ready,
see, that's the thing. You gotta. It's hard, but like you have to start small. Cause me doing this, I told myself I was gonna start doing this a year ago, and it's only a year later now that I'm actually starting to do it. Just cause I had to go through a whole process, you know, learn how to make money. Learn how to spend my money right. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's steps into success. And they're itty bitty small steps that if you miss, once you try to get to the big jackpot or the big treasure, you're not gonna know how to handle the gift. That's why, let's say God blesses you with that new bike you wanted. He's not going to do it until you actually have some experience riding that bike, just because he don't want you to get the bike or then break it or hurt yourself. It's like God would never put you in situations that he know you're not prepared for. So I don't know. You gotta be patient. Patience is key for real.
with no other hit in the game, no knowledge of the game, no experience in the game, no knowledge of how to get through this, he threw his life away because, like most people, when the going gets tough, people go back to what they know.
When I'm quiet, I be thinking about killings.
The man charged with Wheatley's death entered the mobile home, heard loud voices, and saw an armed Pride chase her grandson out of the mobile home.
And the young man was following them, shooting at him, and he finally shot him down. He fell here. He shot about 3 times after he fell. And he walked over to me, And he pointed the gun at me and asked me if I was going to tell it. And he came back out here and fired a last shot in his head.
He later turned himself in to the Panola County Sheriff's Office, but Marianne Strong believes the shooting resulted from Wheatley's refusal to take part in one of Pride's music videos in California.
He wanted Marcus to follow him.
What? Yo.
And Marcus couldn't do it. He couldn't help him make more money.
In Panola County, Mike Suriani, WREG News.
Superstar Pride was not only a victim of his environment.
Wait, hold on. I ain't even read the rapper charged with allegedly shooting his barber. I'm sorry. It's gotta be a fake tagline. This. I'm sorry. Let me calm down.
WREG News.
Superstar Pride was not only a victim of his environment, but he was also a victim of his own success. He needed.
Yo, bro, the world is not real. The world is not real. The world is not real. Stop. Like it.
Therapy, love, and psychoanalyzation. But instead, he got judgments from people on the internet, expectations of having to be a superstar, while only seeing people his whole life being poor. That is enough for anybody to want to take their own life. It just so happened, though, that this time, it happened to be somebody else's. If you're not where you want to be, it's because you're not ready. There's still some things that you need to learn on your journey. For some, that's patience. For others, that's learning how to solve problems. Regardless of what it is, though, it's all a part of the journey. Love it and appreciate it. Because if you get the thing that you want before you're ready, you'll lose it just as quickly as you got it. I appreciate y'all so much for the love and support, man. I'm Virgo. Go subscribe to my reaction channel, my second channel, man.
Alright, it's cutting out, but yeah, man. Wait.
I appreciate the love as always. I'll see you on the next one. Love. I just want to take this time to say, if you're a creative, if you're an artist, or if you're anybody that's just trying to get some sort of guidance in life of how to make the thing happen that you want to do, execution, planning. Maybe you need that click moment. You know that moment?
Yeah, y'all go tap in with him. It's a good video. But yeah, I don't know. That's damn. I didn't even mean to lie. It was just. Because the whole thing is about the way his hair looks. So I'm sorry. When I just seen the title, it was like, damn, why did it get that far? I don't know if I can post it. I don't know if I can post this. This is bad. That's enough reacted for tonight. I'm gonna sleep. That's crazy.